Hey guys, what's going on? It's another beautiful day in Vegas, and today I'm taking you to the Great Las Vegas Pizza Festival of 2022. The previous pizza festival was all the way back in 2019, but they didn't have it the last couple years because of the pandemic, and now it's back and hopefully going to happen each year from now on. And here's a list of all the pizza vendors that will be here today. All these pizza vendors have restaurants in Las Vegas, and they're showcasing all the fantastic pizzas that Las Vegas has to offer. Here's a look at the map of the event. This was located in the Industrial Event Center, pretty close to the Stratosphere Casino, and it's actually my first time at this event space. The line looked long to get in, but it didn't take long at all. Early bird tickets were $45, but I didn't find out about this event until last month, so I had to pay $75 for a ticket. This event goes from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m., and I got here right when it started at 1 p.m. They did have VIP tickets for sale that cost quite a bit extra, that allowed you to come in an hour early, and there was a separate VIP section that had additional food and drink vendors too. But I just went with the general admission ticket. The tickets include all the pizza that you can eat. You don't have to pay for anything when you get inside except for beverages and alcohol. But I don't really drink alcohol, so that was fine by me. I was on a mission to eat a slice of pizza from every single pizza booth here today or die trying. I spent $75 on this, and you better bet I'm gonna get my money's worth. The first pizza that I tried was Bella Pizzeria, and I believe the restaurant is located in Summerlin. Looks like they brought their own wood-fired pizza oven here too. And they're making all the pizza fresh and by hand. Actually, all the pizza vendors today are making them fresh and baking them right in front of you. Look at all that shaved cheese. And the pizza they're making today is a porchetta pizza. This is pretty tasty. Next stop was Carmine's, and they have a few different locations around town. This was just a plain cheese pizza and different from the description that said it would have sausage and peppers. This pizza was still cold in the middle. I guess in their rush to serve the customers, they took it out of the oven too fast and didn't have time to put toppings on it. It looked like they were making a pie that had toppings on it, but I didn't really want to wait around for that. I still got a lot more pizza vendors to check out before time runs out. They torch the top to melt the cheese, but it's so bright out you can't even see the flame. Here's some merch you could purchase, and this guy was even doing free paintings. Next up was Good Pie, and they had an upside-down grandma pie. And their restaurant is located in the Arts District. You can see all that delicious tomato sauce on top. This pizza was pretty good too. I like the meat and sauce that was on it. They were crazy fast and efficient, trying to plate as much pizza as possible for all the hungry customers. This event center was located right next to the train tracks, so trains would periodically pass by. It was kinda loud when the train blew its horn, but it was also kinda cool seeing it pass by like this. And our next stop was at the Pizza Rock booth. They had two different types of pizzas to share with us today, a thin crust and a Detroit-style pizza. Pizza Rock is one of my favorite pizza joints in town. They have a location in downtown Vegas by Fremont Street and one in Green Valley Ranch Casino in Henderson. I wish they would open up a spot on the west side of town because those other locations are way too far away from me. This Detroit-style pizza is really good. I love the crunchy crust on the bottom and the slightly sweet tomato sauce and the crispy pepperonis on top. The thin crust was good too, but I didn't like it as much as the Detroit-style one. And here's the Sand Dollar booth serving cocktails. The Sand Dollar Lounge is a popular bar that just opened up a new location in the Plaza Casino. They have fairly cheap drinks and live music too. And they serve pretty good pizzas in there too, but I don't think they were serving any pizzas at the event here today, only cocktails. All the vendors are on the perimeter and all the seating is in the middle, but it was all filled up, so I had to stand and eat. The lines for the food wasn't too bad, but the lines for the drinks were pretty long. Our next stop was at the Super Frico booth. Super Frico is an Italian restaurant inside the Cosmopolitan Casino. It ties into the Opium show there, and they have some actors from the show performing during dinner in the restaurant. It's a pretty raunchy show, so be aware of that. Definitely not a show to watch with your kids. This pizza was really good too. The crust was super crispy, and the cheeses in this were really flavorful. And there was some cheese that was toasted on the crust on the edges too, and it made it even tastier. This is one of my favorites that I've eaten so far. I love this Ninja Turtles guy here. He is dressed absolutely perfect for this event. I did see quite a few other people wearing pizza themed outfits too. Maybe next year I'll dress up too. And we have Naked City Pizza and Rebellion Pizza here. The pizza from Rebellion was way too spicy for me with all the jalapenos in it, but otherwise it was good. And this is the Greco booth. They were the only ones that weren't serving pizza, and instead had these Italian sausage sandwiches. Both the sausage and the bread were being nicely grilled, and the smell was amazing. I was drooling just looking at all those sausages. And this was a good sandwich, but the sausage was really quite spicy though. It looked like there were only 2 booths that had desserts, and this was one of them. They had pistachio and Italian cookie ice cream, and I got the Italian cookie one. I had to get some ice cream as a palate cleanser and a quick break before we get some more pizza. And I really needed to cool down my mouth a bit after eating all that spicy food. They also had a free temporary tattoo shop in there that did custom pizza tattoos. The line for this was quite long too. And here's a couple of food truck pizza shops that drive around to different locations around town. Signora Pizza Truck and Custom Pizza Truck. You'll have to follow them on social media to see where they're parked at. Both of these pizzas were pretty good too. And now we're at the Metro City Pizza booth, and they have several locations in Las Vegas. They are serving us a Zambroni Sicilian pizza today. This was a really big, thick slice of pizza and loaded with sausage, pepperoni, and peppers. I love the honey that they put on this too. Next we got Old School Pizzeria and Pizzeria Manzu. These 2 places I've never even heard of before. It's kinda crazy, all I do is just research restaurants every day, and there's still so many good restaurants around town that I'm just finding out about. This booth definitely had the most unique pizzas. They had a pumpkin and a walnut pizza. These are both really good and a little bit different. I think I like the pumpkin one the most out of the 2. And we got the Woman in Pizza booth with a 3 Queens pizza. I guess this ain't a restaurant in town, but it's a feminist organization that's trying to promote more women in the pizza business. The fresh pieces of tomatoes in this pizza were a nice touch. And Brooklyn's Best has a restaurant location in the southwest part of town. I order pizzas from this place pretty often. They got good stuff here. And here's Esther's Kitchen serving a pear, kale, and peanut butter pizza. Esther's Kitchen is a great Italian restaurant in the Arts District, and they get really busy too. It's owned by Chef James Trees, and here's James Trees himself making the pizzas for everybody today. This pizza was really good too, with a nice combination of unique flavors. This was definitely another one of my favorites today. And now we're at the Evil Pie booth, and they're serving us a pizza overloaded with pepperonis today. The restaurant is located in East Fremont, kinda close to the El Cortez Casino. Right now at the restaurant, they're serving a brand new pizza that's supposed to be the spiciest pizza in the world. It's so spicy that they have to give out warnings for it, and you have to sign a medical waiver in case you have to go to the hospital. They even light it on fire before serving it to you. This pizza shop always has the craziest inventions. I remember a couple years ago there was a grasshopper invasion here in Vegas, and they came up with a grasshopper pizza loaded with fried grasshoppers. You couldn't pay me to try that out though. I'll stick to pepperoni. And next we got Dom Demarco's Pizza, and the restaurant is located in the Summerlin area. They're serving their D-Far special today. That has pepperoni, prosciutto, and basil on it. Another very tasty pizza. Pretty much every pizza that I ate today was good. And finally, for dessert, we're at the Cake Boss booth. They got cannolis, peanut butter, and s'mores cookie cakes here. This Cake Boss chef has a restaurant inside the Harris Casino and inside the Venetian. And you'll find his cake and pizza vending machines spread throughout the strip too. I've always been curious about trying one of those vending machines. They say that the cakes are delivered fresh and replaced in the machines daily. Somehow, after stuffing my face with all that pizza, I still had room for dessert, and it was a nice sweet end. After all that, I was completely full and pizzaed out. But I accomplished my mission. I tried food from every single booth in here today. Towards the end of the event, they had this guy come on stage to do some pizza spinning for everyone. They said this dude won the record for the highest pizza toss and is a world champion pizza spinner, and I believe it. This dude could juggle. I wasn't expecting this show, and it was a nice way to end the festival with. And his friend here could dance and had some real cool moves too. Overall, this food festival was fantastic. At other food festivals, they often run out of food towards the end, but here most of the booths still had plenty of food left over. And there were just a couple that ran out. I stayed here the entire 3 hours, and I needed that much time to finish all the food. This was a marathon, not a race. They even let you take a box and fill it with as much pizza as it can handle to take home with you. I've never been to a food festival that lets you take food home with you like this. And you better believe I filled this sucker up to the brim. I stuffed it with so much pizza that the lid could barely even shut. I definitely got my money's worth in coming here today. My top 3 pizzas that I tried today was a deep dish pizza at Pizza Rock, the pizza at Super Frico, and the pizza at Esther's Kitchen. But all the pizzas were really good, and it was tough to name a top 3. And this was seriously one of the best food festivals I've ever been to. It was pretty awesome. They were so efficient, and there weren't long lines to wait in like at other food festivals. The only really long lines I saw that took a long time were at the beverage stations. This was worth every penny, and I'll definitely be coming back again next year. It was pretty insane when he let the pizza dough on fire and was handling it with his bare hands. I was scared he was going to burn himself, but he handled it with expert precision. Hey guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed our video. If you want more Vegas videos, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, or leave a comment down below. Tell us what your favorite food festival is in Las Vegas.